Alright, am I back? Finally? Gosh. Where'd she go? Okay. Good. I don't know what that was all about. Not really sure what was going on there. OBS crashed a couple times or something. I don't know if maybe my internet just dropped for a split second. Oh, jeez. That was weird. I don't know why it dropped. I mean, I'm not doing anything spectacularly stressful on my computer or in-game. Well, it might have been a hiccup or something in my internet. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the problem seems to be. Maybe OBS just doesn't like me tonight or something. Ooh, an infused garnet. And a dawn rose. Chunk of rock salt. Don't need that. We don't have to kill those things anymore. We just need the gobbies. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. It's true. It's true. Oh. Well, I'm done. So, you know, whatever. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. If we go east, we get closer to a location for the other quest as well, if you want to do that. But I do see him running. Okay. Let's go this way and try to get to that other thingy we need to pick up. You know, you really need to name your bog lurker. I mean, just bog guardian, that's kind of impersonal. And please don't name it Mort. Ah, nice name. Oh, that's a good name. No, what are we fighting? You know, we're fighting something? Hang on, got a text message. Alright. That's alright. You jumped down off the steps and then I saw lights and flashes and I was like, oh, she's fighting something. Alright. And we can't get up that. We have to go out and around. No, you can't jump up it. It's too steep. I've tried it before. It's really funky, but you can't do it. So apparently those things are scattered all throughout Moria, so we're gonna have to go a ways to find those stupid things. Okay, Maiden. I typically don't stream much longer than 10 o'clock to begin with. If I stream that long anyhow. I typically don't go much longer. Typically I'm done by 9:30 even on my personal stream. Okay, mate. Thanks for letting me know. We'll see. It really depends. I mean, by 10 o'clock it's going to be 3 hours, and that's a decent stream anyhow. Oh, we have quests to turn in, don't we? Yes, we do.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's Bay. The lords of Moria have returned. Perhaps soon we will toast our victory against the orcs of Moria.
Perhaps soon we will. Perhaps soon we will.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's Bane! If we are to find LOTRO and Cosadu, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Yeah, let's see. There's 3 locations in Silvertine Loads to pick up the scavenge stuff. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 locations in the Great Delving. 3 of which are actually kind of close together. We already have 2, so we only need 6 more, right? Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Let's take the goat to Deep Descent and drop off so we can pick up the 3 that are in Silvertine Loads. And I think the other one is in Old Silvertine City. I think you get to Old Silvertine City right here, I believe. Yeah. think it's here anyhow. May actually be in Gamophilic. Oh, shut up, you guys. Well, we can drop off and break a leg if you want. Well, I think we can drop off this ledge, can't we? If we drop off this ledge and just go towards it, I mean, we're... Oh, that's a different one. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I was wrong. It's not here. It is... We do need to go over. We do need to drop in. For science. Oh, nice. Okay, so that pile of scraps is supposed to be... Oh, I bet you I know where the pile of scraps is. It's clear down at the bottom at the Forgotten Treasury. Yep, I remember that now. Always one way to confirm. Yep, you're right, CableNet. For science. See if we're right. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, my ankles. Okay, so that's 4. Just need 4 more. We're gonna have to come back here anyhow. We're gonna have to turn in the one for Weffy anyhow after we get these 4 items. The one that I'm doing says it's it's chapter 3. It's part of chapter 3. Scavenging thing is part of chapter 3. It says. Oh, well, yeah, it did, but I'm not really sure why. I mean, we can go check. Let's go find out. Let's see what he actually says, because we've technically already helped him. If he says go help Wafy, then awesome, we're already half done with his quest. Is it hot in here, or is it just me?
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
I love that you guys encourage me to just jump. For science, you know, you guys just encourage me to break my legs.
Stand long at the heart of fire.
That's nice. It's not better than what I got. That's not bad. That's not better, though.
Lord Broker could surely use your help in the 21st Hall.
That is weird. So it's still giving us Chapter 4, even though we have Chapter 3 quest. That is odd. That is really weird. But it's a quest in Moria, so I still have to do it. Yeah, well, that's true, CableNet. Well, the idea is that I am doing every quest in Moria. That's why. I mean, we can come back and do it later, or I can come back and do it later. We don't have to do it now. I mean, as long as I clear out my log at the end, you know, of all these quests to do, that still counts. And, well, you know, it kind of is. It kind of is Stage 541. Kind of is your job to encourage me to do these types of things. Okay. Well, I mean, who do we have to go talk to? Broger? We have to go talk to Broger. Huh. Well, it's probably gonna just be easier to go up, get the last 4 remaining things. We have to... Well, I guess we don't have to come back. Well, we can turn in the quest for the mirror in Deep Descent. We still gotta come back here. It's not like we're going, you know, from Foundations of Stone to Durin's Way or anything like that, so I would prefer to just find the 4 items, get it out of the way. No, he's in Deep Descent. He's not in Waterworks. That's alright. There is a ton of stuff to do in Moria. We're actually, I think, getting kind of close to the part where we fight the Watcher a second time. It says it's this way to find that piece of, or those bits. I think we do have to go where you're going, though. We do need to go up and around, I believe. Oh, I'm stuck because of the stupid worm. $350 quests? Wow. Nice. I knew there was a ton of quests, but I didn't know there was quite that many. I'm gonna do as many of them as I can. Obviously, the entire epic line is now soloable, so I can do all of those, and a ton of the solo quests as well. The issue is the group content that I'm not gonna necessarily be able to do by myself. There is some of it that I won't be able to do. My gosh. Can't target. Can't target. Oh, he resisted it? Bull crap. Take that, you goblin scum. Okay, there are 3 of them in Great Delving somewhere then. 3 of them that are actually relatively close to each other. Give that to Dark Mist as well. And I'm keeping the Aquamarines. There we go. It's alright, just a bit of inventory management. He's gonna attack. I got a whole bunch of stuff to give you then, at the end.
Welcome to
Ooh.
Khazad-dûm.
Nice.
There is little left of Khazad-dûm to interest our craftsmen, unless Mithro be found.
If you guys are wondering why I am not keeping things to turn in tasks, I don't need to do tasks. I'm already max rep with both factions. Well, there happens to be a guy here for that. So if you were wondering why I don't keep that kind of stuff for tasks in Moria, I don't need it. Because I find plenty of rep on other tunes, and the magnificence of shared storage allows me to give it to other tunes. Sorry, just looking at the map on where these last three things are in Great Delving. One, I think we're gonna have to kill some goblins to get to. Oh. I know. You know, it just tears me up that we're gonna have to kill these goblins. It really doesn't. I think one might be up here. Hang on one second, let me go check. I think there's one that's like on this intermediate level close to this chamber over here, but I can't remember if it's up here or it's down low. Ah, it's up here. I was right. It's been so long since I did these quests. Yeah, you know, poor goblins, right? You know, I mean, man, you poor little defenseless goblins. No, don't care. I'm an elf. My guy's an elf. He doesn't like orcs. He doesn't like goblins. Orcs are direct corruption of elves. Don't like them. I'm not entirely sure on the... are goblins lesser orcs or something? I'm not entirely sure on the lore on goblins. Justice for goblins. No, don't start that. The only people who actually would get behind that would be the creeps in PvP, you know? I mean, come on. Really? Yeah, there's gonna be one... Yep, it's over there in the center of this little goblin area right here. Goblins, orcs, all the same? Really? He couldn't make up his mind? Obviously, the direct description given to orcs is that they were corrupted elves, but did he use the word interchangeably for the two? What do you mean there's extra? Yeah. You only need to find 8 of them. They're just spread throughout Moria. The quest is just to find 8 of them. And we're gonna mind the gap here if you can. It's not over here. Goblin was the English translation for orc? Oh, okay. Well, it never really says that orcs are corrupted elves, right? It just says that there were elves that were corrupted and turned. Or does it specifically say that orcs are supposed to be the corruption of elves? If it's iffy, according to Tolkien Professor, we need to go back to the Heart of Fire. If it's a bit iffy, that would make me think that Tolkien never specifically said that orcs/goblins are the actual corruption of elves, and that he simply said that there was a group of individuals, or there was a race, I guess would be a correct word to use for it, that there was a race that is specifically corrupted elves. You're grabbing your copy of the Silmarillion? Nice. Okay, thank you. I have a copy behind me. It is Brave Saint Saturn's copy, actually, in chat here. Obviously it would take away from what we're doing to go grab it, but yeah. Because I just recently read the Silmarillion, and I remember the section where it's talking about, you know, that Morgoth captured elves and twisted them to his purposes, and that he corrupted them, and, you know, all these things. But I don't know that it ever says that orcs and goblins are actually supposed to be the result of that, right? He just, the Silmarillion just says that there are. Maybe it's somewhere else that it says that orcs are the actual corruption of elves. Maybe it's not in the Silmarillion. Maybe it's somewhere else. But That's true. It is the history as written by the. I mean, the elves are the only ones that actually have actually been around long enough to write the history, I guess. I mean, it's like it's the old adage: history is written by the winners. So, you know, there's that. I just assumed that orcs were meant to be corrupted elves that Morgoth had turned and changed to his will. But I never really thought about goblins and stuff like that. Yes. I don't know, Matt. There's definitely bias, even in that writing of the history of that. Not as much as in previous things, I will give you that. But there still is bias a little bit in the retelling of that. And it depends which section of the country you're in, which way that bias swings. Still to this day. That may be fading a little bit, given the age of information. You know, everybody has access to all the information involved in all of these things. But still, it exists.
Tired of this constant defense. Let us bring the fight to our enemies.
And this is the one that takes us to Flaming Deeps. Okay, so goblins he used in The Hobbit more. Which would make sense? Which would? And as our Meckham, or as Ivan used to call it, Alakazam. That would actually make sense, Matt, because there were several things that he wrote about and talked about in The Hobbit that in the Lord of the Rings and everything after it that are kind of interchangeable.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
I mean, you can use a mithril coin. That's up to you. Flaming Deeps. Is there a summoning horn anywhere in the Flaming Deeps? Clear all. Rally point. Is there a summoning horn there? Orc Watch. Yeah, I mean, we could go to Orc Watch and then go to Flaming Deeps. What's your method to get to Orc Watch quickly? Oh, see, I don't have Shattered Refuge yet. Well, yeah, I can't remember it. Go to the Hall of Flowing Water. Chamber, well, flaming stair. You think, yeah, flaming stair? That's true. There is an option that somebody in chat says we go to Chamber of the Crossroads, jump down the well to Waterworks, res, and then go up the flaming stair into Flaming Deeps as well. You don't happen to have a... Ah, man, I wish you could put a summoning horn. I wish I had one of those rallying horns that you get in gifts sometimes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the orcs are direct corruptions of elves and in mockery of the elves by Melkor / Morgoth. Okay. Yeah, if you have Swift to Shadowed Refuge, yeah, and you have a rallying horn, yeah, that would be awesome. Right, CableNet. Yeah, those corrupted and tortured elves weren't the first orcs. It was probably several generations once they had been completely twisted and, you know, had been born and bred into the evil and the corruption of Melkor, you know. So yeah, I doubt they were the first technical orcs. But you're right. You're very right.
The House of Durin will live forever.
Okay. So...
The Lords of Moria have returned.
Okay, well, we actually don't need to go to Orkwatch. We just need to get to the Flaming Deeps. And I mean, we could take the goat towards Orkwatch and drop off and go down into the Flaming Deeps, because we do need to pillage and collect things and then make our way back to Nazarmecum. I really think it's going to be easier for us to actually go partway through Redhorn Lodes and then go south down through the passage into the Flaming Deeps. Because if we go to actual Orkwatch and then attempt to get to Flaming Deeps, you got to go through that section of Zelam Melek that is ridiculously hard to navigate. Right, yeah. Go through the bug area in... Yeah. Gotcha. Alright. So Orc Watch it is, and jump off. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Attempting to get to these horse points, the goat points, a little easier. And Urukai are... Does it specifically say what Urukai are? They're obviously not. They're a breeding of orcs, or they are a changing of orcs that Saruman did. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have a hunter. Let's get through the spider area here and then drop off. Well, this is a good spot. Drop. We're already going in the wrong direction. Channeled his inner Dr. Frankenstein. Yeah, he definitely did. He used orcs, though. And I guess that the general... I think the thing that's... Isn't the... what is typically assumed is that he combined orc and men and somehow created light-resistant orcs and things like that. He failed grade 3 science. Hey, OSX Wolf, what's up? What's going on? Alright. It is possible to be an orc, but only in PvP, and the only way to do that is to have you have to be premium or VIP in order to do monster play. I don't know that monster play is free to play.
So stiff-necked, we might make a swift victory of this endeavor.
You don't want to pick this one up yet? Reavers are free to play? Okay, so, yeah. I only have one to pick up from him.
If only the elves were not so stiff-necked, we might make a swift
No, there is
victory
two
of this
once you
endeavor.
pick up the first one. Got it.
Abide here a moment and
Always
speak
come
with
back
me.
and do them. Yeah, so basically, there are different races, yes. Humans, elves, dwarves, hobbits, and Bjornings. On the good guy side, the Freep side, and available for free to play. In order to play an orc, you have to get a character on the Freep side, the good guy side, to level 10, and then you can create a Orc Reaver. However, the Orcs can only be played in PvP, player versus player, and they are only available to be played in 2 zones in the world. You can't there is questing, but it's not like you can play through the entire game as an Orc. So, you know, you can't play a bad guy in this game. You can, but it's not what you think. It's not the same type. It's not like in World of Warcraft, Horde versus Alliance. It's not like that. The current level max for is level 105. If you create a Freep, which is what I play, what I am playing right now, one of the good guys who follows the storyline and everything, the max, you start out at level 1, and dang it. You start at level 1 and you level up to 105. PvP, you create the character and you are automatically at 105. It's just for PvP. Oh yeah, Bjornings, Wardens, and Runekeepers are not free-to-play classes. You have to purchase those. Yes, if you play an Orc, the only thing you can do is PvP. Now there are quests in the PvP zones, but they all involve capturing keeps and things like that, collecting things in the landscape in the 2 zones that you can go to, stuff like that. It's not like you're trying to stop the Fellowship from destroying the ring and things like that. Okay, we are in Redhorn Lodes. Oh no, we are not in Redhorn Lodes. We are in the Flaming Deeps now. I'm an idiot. What do you mean we didn't come this way last time? Please don't despawn. Please don't despawn. What? Oh. Oh. I am out of quest slots, apparently. Yes, I am. Please hold. Collecting hobbit feet, yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, it happens. Woodworker. Alright, we are in the Flaming Deeps. One of my favorite instances in Moria is actually down here. The Forges. The 6-man instance is a fantastic instance. Fun instance. The fact that hard mode is on a timer to get it done. I love it. Love it. Had to do it on the timer in order to get the piece of gear back in the day. At least they don't despawn. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, Phil Gashin is the one with the cook, yeah. The Forges is the one with Crankluck, which is a fantastic name. The final boss's name is Crankluck. Is it Cranklunk? It's Crankluck. All spelled with K's. Oh, whoa. That was interesting. Would you like that pan seared? That's Phil Gashin. The cook. That's one of the cook's lines that he says during the instance. Yeah, I did. It was really weird. That's one of my favorite lines by any of the NPCs in the game. Would you like that pan seared? Ooh, a loot box, some ilex wood, metalsmith, infused adamant, metalsmith, woodworker. I wanted to lock that, and lock the loot box. There we go. I would really like to be able to do those instances on the stream with people from the stream eventually once I get level 58, you know, 60, where we can do the instances where I'm at least on level. I'm not going to expect everybody in the group to be on level, because I realize that, you know, you have tunes that are back leveled up and stuff like that. So this is definitely fun stuff. Those instances are a lot of fun because they are very interesting. There's a statue piece? Really? Oh yeah, there is. And a signature that I didn't see. We got respawns already. Yep. CableNet. Dark Delving last boss is not for the faint of heart. Not by any means. Especially on level hard mode, Dark Delving final boss. I spent 4 hours in that instance one night attempting to beat it on level hard mode, back before the level cap went up from 60 to 65. Back when the cap was still 60. We spent 4 hours inside that instance one night attempting to beat it. Favidi, I do some, not a whole lot. I have a creep on Arkenstone. Andrew Allstars created a creep tribe on Arkenstone, kind of a community thing. Anybody who wants in, you know, can get into it. So I do have a creep there that I have played a bit, not a whole lot. There's actually not too many people that stream the game, and wow, this music is... Why is the music now loud? You know, a little while ago, I had to turn it up because it was quiet. Now when I'm attempting to talk, good lord. But there's not really too many people who stream the game who actually do stream Monster Play. I have a Defiler that is ranked... He hit rank 3 in one night. We got stuff done, and he got rank 3 in one night. The first night I had him, we had a whole group of people. It's easy to rank up as a defiler because you get the heal credit. Yeah, he's a defiler. Yep. Instances have been a bit redundant. What are you talking about, Nettle Brew? I don't know that there's an instance that is redundant. I don't know that there's any instances that are redundant. They're all unique. Crossroads of Ash. Aren't we close to the Crossroads of Ash? Actually. So much fire! Oh, yeah, they're not redundant, it's just that people skip them. Yeah, people just level past them and don't do them anymore is what has happened. I don't know what that was. Fighting fire with fire. Ha 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 ha. Our quest just changed to kill 20 of the guys, though. 20 orcs. That's true. It is true. Spam Brog. That's nice. That's a good name for it. Oh my gosh, my nose is itchy. And now the music is quiet. You know... I'm gonna need to look at the map. It's this way, actually. Yeah, Nettlebrew, that's true. Yay, Southern Belle. Welcome, welcome. Have you officially left lurk mode? You have Hobbit surveillance duty tonight? Nice. Hatad Mezach. It's been a long time since I've been in the Flaming Deeps. Yeah, we didn't spend a whole lot of time here though. Alright, let's go kill some orcs because we are actually relatively close to a Nezar Mecham. I guess we should go back across the bridge then. Jeez. Oh, we can go this way actually and get to some orcs. Wow, my bags are full.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
I'm not going to pick up these quests because apparently my quest log is full. Gotta come back here to do this stuff anyhow. So, I guess, let's see, we need to go to 21st Hall, I believe. However, I would like to empty my bags. Is there Forge Master here? Yes. Okay.
The lords of Moria have returned!
Relic Master.
The lords of Moria have returned.
Shining Sword. Ow, I have one that looks like that. Cook. Jeweler. I can learn that one. So that, and where's the third one? There was a third one, there it is. Alright. Where's a dude to sell and repair to? Should be Provisioner. There we go.
The foundries of Moria now lie desolate or have fallen into misuse by the orcs.
Yeah. There we go. Could always take the goat to Crossroads of Ash and turn in the quest for the shoulder piece as well, and then just come right back here. Oh. My elbow popped. Let's go ahead and go to Crossroads of Ash and turn in the shoulder piece quest, and then we'll come back here. Using that has no effect. We apparently have not discovered Crossroads of Ash yet, therefore we can't use the goat. Or we don't have the quest to go there. That is not the shoulder piece set. So I guess we need to go back to 21st
The
Hall.
time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
It's gonna be a long ride. Yeah, well, it's better than riding on our own, because I get lost every time. That and we don't pull aggro doing it this way. Allows people to see the sights of Moria. Uzbadbachan. Nice. Fantastic names for places in Moria as well. I love it. This is always the area I get lost in, attempting to find my way down to the Flaming Deeps by myself. Oh, well, that's certainly encouraging. I wouldn't do that. I mean, what does them using your phone number really do? It's not going to hurt you. Unless they start making calls and text messages using your number and somehow you get charged for it, I really wouldn't worry about it. Oh, it means you can't link your account to your phone? Just keep reporting them. Is it an actual legit account, or is it just something stupid? Oh, the wide halls. Some nice crystals here. Ah, yes. The area, Great Hall of Durin, where the throne room was. Oh, apparently my computer downloaded Windows updates and video card driver updates as well. It's fantastic. So that might be what kicked me off earlier. That might be what crashed OBS. Yeah, this really doesn't seem like that long of a ride. It's actually not bad.
My dwarves will begin assembling the barricades. My nephew wanted to speak with you about something. My father
Memorize
showed me
room
the book of
plaques.
Master, and I saw something interesting.
Oh yeah, I remember this one as well. There's a deed to actually find all these locations as well. You gotta be sure that you actually, because you can actually pick up the plaques without getting the location completion. So as long as you swim into the correct place to get the location, you end up completing a location deed. as well while you do this one. Yeah. I have a whole bunch of stuff for you as well. So yeah, let's hit the bank.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
The day of the dwarves is coming. He's just sure it is. Oh, I wanted to put my
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
Khazad-dûm bound key. Yay! Oh, and I got a non-bound key out of it. Nice. 38 agility, max power, crit rating, tolerance. Superb bracelet of the fox. You know, I would have liked some a little better loot, but it's not bad. Not bad.
Are you lost?
Greetings, friend. Are you lost? Do I have any boxes? I do. But I can't open that one because it's a Norian. And let's pull this stuff out. Give it to Dark Mist. Craft acceleration, I like that. Yeah. Good night, Nettlebrew. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, make sure you go do your updates. It's always a good thing to do before you play or do something on your computer the next time. It's always a good idea. Time I was in bed anyway. Yeah, that happens. It happens, Nettlebrew. It happens. Supreme Jeweler crafting ability. Ooh, I just learned how to make something for you. I can craft the Talisman of the Mountain Guardian. Use this item to teach you the skill to summon a Mountain Guardian for Bog Lurker. Ooh, only one use. I have the Talisman of the Onyx Lynx. Ooh, I could give you a black lynx. That would be interesting. Got Swamp Guardian, Mountain Guardian, and then the Onyx Lynx as well. It's a single use for the lynx, but I mean, you'd get the nice little Black Panther thingy going, looking type guy. Ow, 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 ow. Cramp. That's fantastic. This actually is a really good place to stop. You know that. Because the quest in the waterworks is A, going to take us a little bit to get to, and B, it's going to take us a little while to do. Boom, boom, ba-da boom, ba-da boom, boom, ba-da boom, boom, ba-da boom. Yeah, I think it's a good spot. So hang on 1 second, and I will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is where I'm going to call it a night for now. 2.5 hours, or yeah, 2.5 hours. Even though it only says an hour and a half. Stupid OBS crashed a couple times, so there's that. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you for watching. Stick around because Maiden of Rohan will be on later this evening. She said that she might not be on till 10:30, so roughly an hour from now, or a half hour from now. I guess it really depends whether she wants to go live at 10 o'clock like she normally does or not. But Maiden of Rohan is going to be on this channel right here in an hour at least, or at most. So she will be streaming. I will be back on this channel next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Myself and Dark Mist here. Dark Mist in chat. Her name in game is not Dark Mist, but she is Dark Mist here in chat. Then we will be making our way to the waterworks to complete the epic books, working our way through the epic books. So at this point, we are actually high enough level that we could actually complete all the epic books and then go back and do all of the area quests. So, not sure how I'm going to handle that. Doesn't really matter. I still have to do all the stuff. But oh, you have a driver update too? Well, there you go. That's what happens if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, I guess. So I will be back next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be back tomorrow night on my own personal channel, which is this name. If you search in Twitch for me, that is me. I am on Gladden server, Shand MC. I will be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I will be doing a little bit of the Burglar on Brandywine server. 40 Thieves actually, for the Shire Father. Just leveling up my Burglar. Having a lot of fun with the Burglar as well. I'm actually having a lot of fun with a lot of different classes right now. It's nice to just spread it out. Level up a bunch of different classes at once. So that will be 7 p.m. Eastern Time as well tomorrow night on my personal channel. Hope to see a lot of you over there tomorrow night. But make sure you stick around here on this channel. In an hour, half hour to an hour, Maiden of Rohan will be here doing her stream. So make sure you follow the channel to know whenever she does go live, which would be the little heart button down there. Make sure you hit the heart button so that you know when the channel goes live. Turn the notifications on so that you get the notification of it and everything like that. And follow the game on Twitch as well. That way you can see everybody who's actually streaming LOTRO at the same time. You may find new people streaming LOTRO at you know, when you don't expect it. If you do that, it's also a fantastic way to keep track of that. So I will see you all later. I will see you all next week back here, heading to the waterworks for what is an interesting quest. You go all over the waterworks. And the waterworks is actually a very interesting place. It's actually pretty cool to see graphically. So hope you all be here for that. I will see you all later. Thank you for everybody who showed up. I appreciate it. Be sure to stick around because Maiden of Rohan will be here roughly half hour to an hour. So don't go anywhere. You know, update whatever you need to update. Come back and make sure that you get to see what she's doing. So I will see you all later. Good night, and thank you for coming out.